Paul, what would you say was the most challenging part of this process?
Oh man. My name is Paul Mezick. I'm the science coordinator at Danglehan High School, and I'm the co-chair for the NEASC accreditation process. In 2016, the science department took a look at the course sequence and course offerings, and we found that not all students had equal access to the same number of advanced courses. Depending on which science course the students took their freshman year, had a major impact on the advanced courses that were available to them later on in high school. And so what we did as a department is we decided to create a common sequence for all students that would allow them equal access to advanced courses later in high school. At the same time, though, we also recognize that not all students have the same level of readiness at the same time. And so what we wanted to do is create multiple pathways for students to explore other science courses and become comfortable with some of the fundamental concepts that would set them up for those advanced courses. One course in particular that stands out is this conceptual chemistry course that we put into place. That course was designed to offer students who may struggle in arithmetic, maybe one more year, 2 more years under their belt to get that math, but also explore the fundamental concepts in chemistry. And students report out that that has been very beneficial to them and that they feel very comfortable taking those classes, and they hope to be able to take advanced courses later on. Our curriculum is based on the next generation science standards. And those standards surround themselves not only with content standards, but also engineering practices. And the engineering practices consist of skills such as problem solving, analyzing, critical thinking, collective intelligence, collaboration, all of the same skills that you would see scientists engaging in the real world. And the other thing is our units are based around an anchoring phenomenon. And what that does is it relates to the student a scenario that is a little bit of a challenge, but it's rooted in the content that they're about to explore and learn in that unit. And what students do is they engage in modeling practices in which they try to describe the problem and provide a solution to the problem through modeling. And also in our units, we have transfer tasks. And so embedded throughout the unit are these very specific times when students are given activities or assessments that focus on specific content that's essential to the learning or specific skills that's essential to the learning. And then at the end of the unit, the students participate in what we call a problem-based assessment, which is in some ways similar to the anchoring phenomenon, but it's a culminating experience where students apply all of those skills and all of the content that they learn throughout the unit, as well as what they learn through the modeling process. The initial challenge for some teachers was the shift from teacher-centered instruction to student-centered inquiry-based instruction. The student-centered approach really emphasizes the development of scientific and engineering practices, critical thinking, and problem solving over content memorization. And to help teachers adjust, the district provided us with professional development as well as our attendance at NGSS workshops at the Connecticut State Department of Education. And through those opportunities, we were able to gain a thorough understanding of what a student-centered classroom really looked like. To facilitate collaboration amongst the staff, we created a shared understanding of student performance by organizing teachers into curriculum writing teams. And what this did is it allowed for an exchange of rich ideas as teachers worked together to develop NGSS-styled activities and assessments. And as a result, we came up with common curricula for each course, which became a very valuable instructional and assessment resource. Additionally, having a common curriculum also allowed the district to establish instructional and assessment accountability. It also led to a shared understanding of what to look for in student performance. And to ensure that teachers continue to have ongoing support, teachers participate in collaborative PLC meetings. And during those meetings, teachers share instructional and assessment ideas. They discuss student performance and progress towards meeting those capacities. And PLC meetings also serve as a place from which future curriculum revisions may originate. It's time. It's just trying to pull teachers out of their classroom. I think that teachers are really passionate about their subject and that they don't want to miss any time away from their students. So it's fortunate that our district allowed us to do some curriculum writing over the summer. That was very helpful.